Wilson with you. Jason Sanders has us ready for the start. Oh, and he gets it all wrong. Penalty flag's going to come in. Gonna mark this one out beyond the 40-yard line.
Pistol. Scott.
Baker gonna give it to Irvin. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
And the Buccaneer first down.
What's up?
Right back to Irvin. Good running inside the 25. And he'll take this one in. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Bucs will take a 7-0 lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 36-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side. Here for 1st and 10. Here's Tua to open with a throw. That's brought in by Darren Waller. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
He was looking for Devon Achane coming out of the backfield. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tunga Vailoa. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And he will go all the way. Darren Waller. Touchdown, Dolphins. What a luxury to have in an offense. A tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
They'll run with Irving. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Taken down back at the 15-yard line.
Second down throw for Mayfield. Now he takes off. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
They'll empty out the backfield, line up for third and 3. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And this time the rush gets home, and down he goes. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
And that's 3.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. Got a man. It's Ibuka. Complete. And he is going to have a Bucs first down. That was something else. Big pickup on fourth and long. And they get a new set of down.
At the 32-yard line.
On the ground, the goal for Rashad White, the back out of Arizona State. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8 at the 34-yard line.
Mayfield to throw. That's Cotton, open downfield. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
26 yards. First down, Buccaneers.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Baker gonna hand it to White. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And we're back to South Florida after this. On to the second, Buccaneers in possession of the football. They've got a second and 8 coming up. Baker going to tap this one forward. He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line. Third and 11. From the gun, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
On fourth down, Mayfield. Pass thrown deep for Godwin. He's got it. And he's in. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
I'll tell you what, Mike, there's being aggressive on fourth down, and then there's being really aggressive on fourth down. They weren't just trying to get an inch past the sticks. They were going for broke, but hey, when you have trust in your quarterback and your downfield weapons, I don't blame them.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Ready. Out.
Now it's Tua. Get this into the hands of Devon Achane. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
That's good.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
21
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
What?
Throwing is Tua. Escaping to his left. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. Lavonte David focused on the quarterback there, and he ran him down for a loss of 6.
Yeah, ready. Ready, team. Let's go. Solo left Zion.
A shotgun snap for Tua. Moving to his left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Hey, 21 TA. Hey, get set.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Sending it deep for Waddle. That's caught. And he will dive into the end zone. 73 yards. Touchdown, Miami. Now Sanders on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Dolphins will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. The drive begins with a run by White. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
A gain of 2.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. On play action, Mayfield. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. 11 yards on the connection there. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome. So it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of the 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
On the ground, this is White. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. He was trying to fit that one in to Mike Evans. It's 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple of possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out really hot in this one. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Forced to his right. And deep on the back of the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone. And it's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down. And the receiver with a fair catch, taken successfully. And that's where he'll turn it over to the offense.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Tua. He'll get this complete. Nick Westbrook-Akine. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
In motion, Westbrook-Akine.
2nd and 4.
To throw is Tua. Forced out wide. He's going to run it.
Yeah, that's a nice job. He's out of the pocket. He knows he doesn't need all that much for a 1st down. He's able to tuck it, get out of bounds, and keep this drive alive.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
21G, 21G.
On 1st and 10, here's Tua. That's caught downfield by Waddle. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line.
That's another Dolphins 1st down.
20, TX.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Hey, 21, TX.
On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball.
Woo! Bring them out, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall and shack now. Still push a button and let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing
What's that? Set. What's that? Set. What's that? It's sick. What's that? Set. What's that? Set. 180. Set. Set. What's that? Set. 180. What's that? Set. Done. Set. Done. Set. What's that? Set. 180. What's that? Set. What's that? It's sick. 180. What's that? Set. What's that? Set. What's that? Set. 180. What's that? Set. What's that? Set. What's that? Set. What's that? Set. Done. Set. Done. Set. What's that? It's sick. What's that? Set. What's that? Set. What's that? Set. 180. What's that? Set. What's that? Set. What's that? Set. Done. Set. What's that? Set. What's that? Set. Done. It's sick. Done. Set. What's that? Set. 180. What's that? Set. What's that? Set. What's that?